Dukewheatly back to show you how to put content into our WebPlus X6. Now in our previous video we put a nav bar in, and the reason for this was so that when we put our text frame in we can stay underneath of our nav bar. Now let me show you a few extra things with the nav bar, but we need our master page open because that's where we placed it. So let's double click on that. And now when we click on this, we should be able to get, now if you put a nav bar in and sometime along the line it shows up, let's see here, it should show up with a little question mark. That usually indicates that your nav bar is too small. So all you have to do is generally stretch it back out so that all the tabs show, and then that little question mark will go away. So that's something that'll happen from time to time, and this is a little heads up to save you time. Now we can also stretch this out if we'd like to the whole page, and now it looks a little nicer than off to one side. So let's go ahead and click it a little bit, not too much, right about, let's see if we can stretch it out with the arrow tool. Looks like we can. And let's see here, let's moving it over, there we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and open our index page. You see the eye there, and the first thing we want to do is put our text frame in. And I usually, like I say, I go from about 20 and just worry about getting it lined up horizontally. And now we'll just go ahead in the center and just pull it down. Now we're going to probably need more, I don't know, but let's open up our site copy here. And Word offers, or WebPlus offers you a web writing tool, and you can compose your stuff in that, and you can save it wherever you want. But I think it's an SPP document or something, and so you can only open it up through WebPlus X6 or X5, either one. So I don't really care for that. I really like to work with Word, and then I'll just go ahead and strip the formatting out in Notepad. So this will also import Word documents. However, you need to put each page has to be a separate Word document, because it only imports the whole Word document. It won't import sections of it. So that's kind of a hassle for me. So I just go ahead and work with this, and this is my title, and here's the description, and so I'll just go ahead and throw all this stuff in. So let's see here. Let's open up Notepad. And what we're going to do here is just, let's see, we're going to copy this and Control C. We're going to paste it in here, Control V, then select Control A for select all, and Control C for copy. Very, very quick. And now we just copied this out here. Let's go in here and Control V, and it's now we can go ahead and format this once it's in, but it's stripped out all the extraneous Word formatting. And if we're going to do Verdana 12 point, let's go ahead and select all in here and make it 14 point. Okay, and let's hit Control 1 just to make this a little larger. You can go up here to View and Zoom, and this will give you all the control keys for the different sizes. Control 5 for 50%, which I think this is. But when you're doing text and stuff, you want to Control 1, and then that brings it up where you can see what's going on. Then you can make this like an H1 tag and highlight it, and whatever you you can make it bold, but we'll make it an H1 when we get around to it here. So let's go back to control. There's 5, and I think control 3 is a window. Okay, now let's do. We can go ahead and shrink this down a little bit if we'd like, and go ahead and shrink our page down like this, and that'll make it a little smaller and make it fit. Actually, we're going to need a little more room, because when we go ahead and make this title bigger, anyway, let's go to faster than light and go ahead and put our text in. There's our text frame. We'll pull it down, and we'll just go over here and let's see, faster than light is right here, so we're going to go highlight that, bring it down here, copy this, control C, and let's select all here, control V. Well, we don't even have to do that, just control V would have done that. And now we want to control A for all, control C for copy, and now let's just go over here and control V for paste. And that's all there is to that. Now we would like to, in this particular page, we want evidence of the speed of light is our description. So let's take that, control C for copy, and let's right click here to go into properties, and for description here we'll just put control V, come back here, and these are our tags for this particular page. Let's see, control C for copy, and come over here and let's go to our search terms, and this is where we wanted to, let's go ahead and put control V, and this is our tags. We would go ahead and put the same description here, control C, go back to search terms, and we'll put control V, and that, and be sure of course and go down and select your language and hit OK, and that takes care of that page. Okay, let's hit control 1 to bring this up to full size here, and let's make this, let's go ahead and highlight this, go up here and make it a heading 1, and there we go. This is when we want a heading 2. Let's go up and make this a heading 2. We could make it smaller if we wanted, and a heading 2. Okay, let's see, if we wanted to make the Higgs-Mason a link, then all we would have to do is go down here, and we could either click on that or hit control K, which is what I always do, and then we would make this a, we say we wanted a link to another internet page, then we would just click this and put the URL in there. We could make it an anchor text if we so desired, and that's how we would do that. So anyway, that's how we would make that a link. And the only other thing we might want to do right now is go down to the bottom. Let's give ourselves a little bit of room, and let's go ahead and insert a picture from a file. And let's go ahead and take our little saucer here, and we want embed pictures, what I like to use. Go ahead and open. And here we could also take it into our asset deal if we wanted, but right here now all we have to do is click. It's going to be pretty large, so let's go ahead to the diagonal and make it a little smaller, and that's how we would insert a picture. That should take care of content, and we'll see you in the next one where we do a little SEO. So thanks for watching.